Welcome back to the Overcomfort Podcast, you guys. I am your host, Jenicka Lopez. Thank you guys so much for clicking and choosing to listen to this episode today, wherever you guys are at, in the shower, at home, working, at the gym, whatever you guys are doing. Thank you for choosing to listen to the Overcomfort Podcast. I'm super excited for today's guest. This is my first time meeting them and getting to know them. And it may be your first time getting to know them as well. So please join me in welcoming Junior and Esme to the podcast. Of course. No, I had seen a couple of your TikToks and all that. And I was like, I need to know more about them. Because like I said, when we first started talking before, I feel like a lot of people don't know your guys' private life or who you guys are aside from couples content, you know? So I kind of want to know, let's start off, like, how did you guys meet? Where are you guys from? If you guys didn't know, they do couples content. They love, they're goofy, they're cute, they, making everybody jealous because they have a boyfriend, girlfriend, like they got the vibes, you know what I mean? But how did you guys meet? Like, where are you guys from and all that?
We're from Santa Maria.
Okay.
And
yes, I barely found out where that is.
Yeah, it's kind of like in the middle of, it's like not in the middle of nowhere, but it's like, not a lot of people know about it.
Both of you guys are from there?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. How did you guys meet?
It was through Snapchat. Like, some like.
Damn!
No, but it was very weird because, like, I'm gonna explain it because, like, I was, like, scrolling through Snapchat, obviously I was single at the time. Then, I don't know, like, I came up through her Snapchat and, like, she was, like, sitting on the couch and I was like, damn, I'm going to be with her. I don't know, something my mind told her, I'm going to be with you. So I just slid up, hard eyes, and she took like 2 weeks to respond.
Damn, he's like, maybe not.
Yeah. Then I'm like, damn, it is what it is. Then she ended up responding. Then, yeah, we went from there. Then around that time, I had like a lot of problems with people.
Okay.
Then she invited me to a party. Then I'm like, damn, I'm not going to lie. Like, I passed by like 30 times. Mm-hmm. I passed by like 30 times. And I'm like, I don't know. I think she's going to set me up.
Damn.
I didn't like him, honestly, at first. I was like, oh, my God. Like, this man is, like, too indecisive. Like, it literally took him, like, he drove past, and I would hear his truck.
Yeah.
He was just driving past and never got off. And even when he pulled up, he just gave me a side hook, like, really quick. And I was like, yeah. No.
You're like, okay. Huh?
I just ended up leaving.
Damn, you were heartbroken.
Nah, cause like
you're salty about it.
Nah, cause I just gave her a hug. And I was like, should I come inside? I was like, I don't really want to go inside, cause like how I told you, I have like anxiety. So I was like, nah, I don't really want to go inside. So I ended up just like, all right, talk to you later. Never saw her again for like another like 2 months.
Okay, so how did you guys end up together then?
And we started like getting to know each other a little bit
through messages. I feel like messages opened up for us a lot. Okay. And then he asked me on a date, and when he picked me up, guess where he took me?
Where?
To the freaking park.
it wasn't even like that though. It was just like,
and I was like, "You're taking me to the park?"
It was like we got like Starbucks and we just sat down for like 2 hours. It was
okay. How old were you?
We were like 16.
Okay,
16.
Yeah, girl.
Like 17.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
And around that time, like I didn't really have money like that.
Okay.
So I was working.
Yeah.
I was working.
You did what you could.
Yeah, I was working with my dad at the time, so I like obviously like he paid me well, but it wasn't like really well,
Yeah.
Because obviously it's like a family.
Yeah.
Then so then
that's how it started.
Yeah. It was nothing too crazy.
Where did you work with your dad?
We do gardening.
Okay.
We used to do garden. I used to do gardening, but he still does it to this day. But no more.
How was your like childhood growing up with that, or with them in general? How was it like for both of you?
Oh, like I don't know. Oh, dang, it's like how could I explain it? Like, my dad was like he was there, but he wasn't really there, So it's like obviously we struggled.
Yeah.
Then my mom, like there's a whole lot of domestic violence around that time, So it's something I never really spoke about, and I was planning not to speak about it, but yeah, it was like
telling me
which is.
I don't really like talking about it because it gets me emotional, But I'll speak about it,
No, I feel it. Only if you want to. But what I was gonna say is like, sadly, it's kind of normal.
Yeah.
And a lot of.
You're making me feel like really comfortable. So it's like
no, and I agree because my mom suffered domestic violence as well, and I seen it and. I can get it and how it affects your life today. Yeah. Do you feel like it has?
No, it really messes me up. Then like really bad.
Yeah.
Then it's like I don't know, like we were just struggling a lot.
Yeah.
My mom and my dad ended up like breaking up. Social service came into our life, so it's like we didn't really have my mom. Like I was staying with my mom. I couldn't see my dad for like a year and a half, 2 years. So like I was going through that. Then it's just been like that my whole life, Then we almost got kicked out of like where my mom lives at the time. Like because social service came in, and it's like she couldn't work because she had to take care of like me and my brothers and all that. And that's basically like it. To be honest, there's been like a whole lot of problems in my life.
A lot of
and
things.
Yeah.
What do you feel like? I don't want to get.
No, you can get into it. Yeah.
Okay.
No, because you're making me feel comfortable. So
Good.
it's like,
No. Okay. So, what do you feel like mainly has taught you? Like, if there's like one specific moment that you witnessed, say, or like you experienced, there's like, damn, I don't want to end up or like be like that.
No, it's just something that like how I was telling her is like, you know, if we ever have kids, like I want to be there for my kids as much as I can. Because obviously, like I pass by through parks and stuff, like see like the dads playing with the kids, and like I'm like, damn, bro, it's something I never had. And I wish I could. You know, like shout out to my dad. Like I love him. Like right now we have like a great bond. Like we talk to each other almost every day. But it's like back then, you know, it did fuck me up bad as a kid. I'm sorry if I cuss. But
Go for it.
Yeah, like, it messed me up bad as a kid.
You think it was more because it was like they're just they're good parents, just not good partners?
Yeah, no, that's exactly what it was. Because my dad's like a really good person, but I'm pretty sure it's like around that time he was like young.
Yeah.
He drank a lot of alcohol, so it's like alcohol did take a lot of part of it. But yeah, that's basically.
How was school for you?
I got kicked out of school.
Really?
Yeah, I was a
What?
bad.
High school?
No, yeah, I got kicked out of school. I was a really bad kid.
He was a silver tooth kid.
Yeah.
No way.
No, for
You
real.
can't tell. A little bit.
No, I was a really bad kid at school.
What would you do?
I would never go to school. Like I would get in fights.
Okay.
And like I would like be disrespectful to teachers and
Okay.
get kicked out of school. Like get kicked out of class every time. I was really bad.
Bad kid.
Really?
Yeah.
You knew, but you guys.
No.
Oh, you guys didn't go to the same school?
No, she
Thank
went to a
God.
whole other school.
Why? You probably wouldn't have ended up with him.
No, I was really bad.
When I met him, I kind of told him like I don't like the kind of life that you're living.
Okay.
So like change it or like I'm out, kind of thing.
There you go.
Yeah, because I was hanging out with the wrong people.
Yeah.
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 And he's changed a lot.
No, yeah.
You
Thanks to
think
her.
more? Yeah,
No,
that's
thanks
what
to
I was
her,
gonna
yeah.
say.
Even my parents say, like my dad and mom say, like thanks to you, he's out of that life. Like I'm not like I'm like way out of that life. I'm not into it like how much I was back then, but it's all thanks to her, to be honest.
What was the life, if you don't mind me asking?
It was bad. Like
Yeah.
I was getting in trouble like with the cops and like doing stupid stuff, getting like trouble like other people and stuff like that. Yeah. Like, it
With
was-
respectfully, were you unmotivated? Like about life in general, though.
No, how could I tell you? It's like I had a plan, you know. Like I had already a plan. Like I wanted to do what I'm doing now.
Okay.
Full time, but I didn't have the direction. I didn't have like the guidance to do that. And obviously, living in the household like where I lived, it was just like very unmotivated. You know, like I was like, damn, like I don't really know. Like I don't know if you know, like, but like Mexican parents aren't like really supportive about like social media, you know that.
Yeah.
So like.
It's because they don't understand.
Yeah, so like my dad and my mom were like,
They're a lot older. They're older.
yeah, they're like, my dad's
40.
47, 48, and my mom's like around the same age.
Yeah.
Then they don't really understand social media like that. So they weren't really
people
like,
don't.
oh, you won't be able to do it. Get a real job, go to school. And I'm like, no, I want to do this. But it's like, I ended up meeting her. So it's like, I told her randomly, I was like, let's just start doing videos. Because I used to do videos back then, but it wasn't like the videos that I'm doing now. It's like a whole lot of.
It was like
Different.
have you ever seen like those videos of where people walk into stores and like
They mess up stuff.
hacen sus like
That was him?
travesuras?
Yeah.
That was him. That was him.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
Okay.
Yeah.
You remind me of my brother.
No, I was bad.
My brothers or boys in general. I feel like boys are just like do some dumb ass shit.
Yeah,
Not
no,
gonna lie.
it's true. Then yeah, I did a whole bunch of dumb stuff.
Wow. Okay.
And most
Comes in your little guardian angel.
no, yeah, she really helped me out a lot through like a lot of stuff.
I love that.
Yeah.
What about you, Esme?
My
How did you
childhood-
grow up? Yeah. Uh huh.
Well, I was the only child,
Okay.
single mom,
Okay.
and
Can I ask why your dad? Where like he wasn't in the picture?
it was just they just didn't work out, and he ended up going to Mexico.
Okay.
He stayed out there. He made a family. Blah blah blah.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
I get it.
I don't really like talking about it.
No, okay. That's totally fine. What about like school? Like how was
I was the opposite. I was a good
complete
kid.
opposite than him?
I was a good kid. I was like a shy kid,
Uh-huh.
but what like I don't really know.
No, she was like really on top of her stuff. Like grades were good.
Like
Oh, okay.
A's, B's.
Oh, she
Stuff
fell for
like-
the bad boy.
yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Damn, Esme.
Yeah, I fell for the bad boy.
Oh.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
was,
but
she was
I mean,
opposite of me.
Dude, totally?
Yeah, totally.
well,
La
like
conquistaste.
fights wise, I've gotten in fights and stuff, but it was mostly because of bullying,
You were bullied a lot? Like how? What, like
body
I was
shamed. And it's funny because like like the girls that were bullying me, like they were like a lot bigger than me, and like I was.
Oh
tall at
my
the
god,
time.
I hate
Like
that.
I was like, how are you calling me big but you bigger?
And does it affect you to this day? Because low key for me, like it fucks with me.
Yeah.
Like I think about it, I'm just like, oh my god, like why do people like? Oh, why can't people just be nice?
Yeah, well, not well. Social media, a lot of people body shame. You know how it is on the internet.
Of course.
Yeah, so I kind of learned to like cope with it and don't let it affect me
Okay.
anymore. Yeah, but that's kind of how I grew up. Just only child, very lonely, single mom. She worked like 2-3 jobs.
Did she struggle?
Yeah,
Yeah, she struggled a lot. And you were there to see it.
yeah,
Do you feel like I don't know what it's like to have to be an only sibling? Like, because I have 4 other people.
yeah.
How is it? Like
Well, I love hanging out with his family because he has like
a lot of people.
Yeah, I got like 6. I got
like he
six-
says, I have a whole
including me,
school
six.
bus.
Okay, you know how Latinos like have close cousins? Do you have any?
No,
No, so
I
it's
have
just
no
you.
family here.
Yeah.
Wait, where's your mom's family at?
Mexico.
They all stayed over there? Oh my god.
I have like my dad's side of the family, but they're like in New York, so I never grew up around them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
And then okay, so whose idea was it to start the social media?
It was
Both.
Both of you guys?
I have a video of us before even TikTok came out. We were like trying to be YouTubers.
Okay.
And we would put the camera right there and just film each other, but we would never post them.
Yeah.
Until TikTok came out.
Wow.
Then I don't know, it was randomly. I was like, let's make a video. I remember it was with someone's audio. Then I was like, all right, we're gonna make this video and you're just gonna slap me. And she just ended. I was like, we did the video. I think
Just like I've been wanting to do this.
no, and the slap was pretty hard as well. So it's like I was like, just hit me as hard as you can. Like I don't care. Like we're gonna make this pop off. And I think that was our first 100K video.
Wow.
But a little bit before that, with our account, what I did as well was our like how to make your Mexican dad mad. Because I used to work with them as well.
Okay.
Then I would be like, how to make your Mexican dad mad, and he used to like start like telling me stuff. Then that's how like that was our first 100K video. But obviously it wasn't with her. It was like with my dad. But we still have those videos up to this day, huh?
And then he went to How to Make Your Mexican Girlfriend Mad.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I ended up transitioning
Alright.
it over.
So I like it's you guys are making it relatable.
Yeah.
And kind of something to enjoy. What do you guys feel like you want to do with this content though? Like where exactly is there a certain mission or something that a goal you guys want to reach?
Yeah. We want to hit like 1 million on YouTube.
Okay.
We want to pursue YouTube a lot more and Instagram. Like
Okay.
TikTok for us, we got shadow banned. We got
Yeah,
shadow
so it was
banned.
like kind of like
Yeah.
really like dismotivated us.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, we went from pulling like four or 500,000 views to only like pulling
Not even that. We were pulling like 5 million,
Yeah.
10 million, 3 million, 1 million, like back
to
to
like
back.
only pulling like 10K video.
Right.
Yeah, so I was like, let's just hop on Instagram around that time. So we just ended up hopping fully on Instagram.
And then
Which
Instagram's
can work
working
out
out
too.
Yeah, and it's going really well for us, thank God. So yeah.
For sure. What is okay? Say this didn't happen. Say you guys didn't make social media or anything like that. What would you guys be doing now?
I was going into the military.
Shut up.
Oh yeah, let me tell you that story. It's like a really crazy story.
You going in the military? Okay,
Yeah.
okay, go for it.
So the story was like, I told her, right, like she's like, all right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna sign the papers already. Like she was already meeting with the recruiter. I was like, please, I'm not gonna lie,
You didn't want her to.
I begged her. I was like, please, Ron, like please, just give it 3 more months. Like I'm begging you, just give it 3 more months. If we don't hit 100,000 followers around the time, like just leave. Like I'll leave you. You could just fully go. Like I'll like accept the fact that we're breaking up and you just go. Then I was okay sad. Then she's like, okay, I'll give the opportunity of just like, if like gave me 2-3 months. And she did. Then thank God it ended up working out.
We weren't getting paid, so we were getting all these millions of views, but we weren't getting paid, obviously. But we obviously, I was like, okay, we're getting the views. Maybe later on in life, like we'll get the money as well.
Okay.
So that's why I stayed.
Did you always want to do the military? Join the military, or was it
It was
just
one of
because like?
It was one of my dreams, and also because I wanted to fix my mom papers, and being in the military gives you a lot of benefits.
Okay.
So that's why I was like doing it.
Your mom doesn't have papers.
Mm-mm.
Okay. I know somebody that can help you, but we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Anyways, what about you? What would you want to do?
To be honest, I had no plan.
Yeah, no plan.
I had just this and this only. To be honest, I even told her, I was like, if it wasn't for social media, to be honest, I'll probably still be living at my mom's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't live with your mom anymore?
No, thank God.
Okay.
Well, a lot of things happened, so I ended up getting. Well, basically, I wasn't gonna say it, but I ended up getting kicked out because me and mom's had like a lot of problems. Like, to to be honest, I was like such a bad kid, so I was like talk back to her.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like I don't advise this to anybody, but I was like low-key be disrespectful to her, you know.
Okay.
And so finally got tired of it. She's like, okay, it's like you don't want to pay rent. I didn't have a job around that time, so I was like, if you don't want to pay rent, you don't want to help me out. Yeah. So it's totally understandable now. Around the moment, I was like, damn, I hate her. But now I totally understand where she's coming from.
Yeah.
So it's like, so she like told me, like, all right, it's time for you to leave. And yeah, I kind of had no plan. Like, if it was all in on this and this only.
Damn.
So yeah. So it's like I got kicked out of my mom's house. So then the funny thing is, shout out to her mom as well. Like her mom gave me around that time she was living in her little room. Like I'm talking about a room smaller than this. Mm-hmm. Like a lot smaller than this. It was her and her mom because the lease ended up.
The house that we were renting, the lease ended up like la iban a vender the house. We were renting it. They sold the house and we were like we didn't know where to go because like the houses. They were asking for too much or like not enough credit line, and I was young at the time. So we ended up going into like this little room like that had no freaking window, just me and my mom.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, and then after that we ended up finding a studio, so we moved, and that's when
it was
he got
like
kicked
very
out.
perfect timing.
That's when he got kicked out. So my mom was like,
She's like I got kicked out, and I remember I was like negative all my accounts. I was like negative on every account I had. It was like negative. I was like, damn, I had nothing.
we were broke.
Yeah, I was broke. Like I was really broke. Then her mom was like, yeah, I'll give you $450. That's how much the room was. So I'll give you a month's worth of rent. I was like, damn, I don't know how to pay you back. So then she ended up putting me in that room. It was hell in that room. I'm not gonna lie. Like it was really, really hot. Like it was like in the summer as well, huh?
Mm-hmm. It was.
So there was no window, there was no ventilation, there was nothing. It was in a trailer. It was like a little trailer.
Wow.
Then I was living there for a minute.
Damn, nobody knows this about the.
Yeah. Then I told my dad, like I ended up going back to my mom's house and getting my cup, like the rest of my stuff.
Right.
He's like, are you sure? I was like, I can convince your mom to like let you stay here. Like he was like begging me. I was like, nah. I was like something in my head was like, nah, I don't want to come back. Like it's fine. Like.
You knew.
Yeah, and he's like, you don't want to come back? He gave me for another $450. He's like, here's $450. Like, you figure it out, but just let you know I'm here for you. Yeah. I was like, I appreciate it, but I'm good. I'm gonna figure it out. So now I had 2 months worth of rent. So I was like, I was like, I gotta figure my life out. I was like, and I no longer want to work with you because I was working with them at the time. I was like, I appreciate the opportunity you gave me, but I don't think it's gonna work out because we used to bump heads a lot.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't want to work with you no more, but I thank you. Then I was like, damn, it's more. I have 2 months worth of rent, and I had no money. Like keep in mind, I had no money, like zero. Everything was negative. Mm-hmm. Like, I had no money, so I was like, damn, it's more. I got to figure this out. Like I got $400. I got what was like $900. Mm-hmm. $900 for 2 months worth of rent, and I was like, damn, bro, what am I gonna do with my life? Like first off, we weren't getting paid off any social media at all.
We didn't know how to monetize yet.
Yeah.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. So I was like I was like, bro, I'm stressing out. Like I got 2 months to figure my whole life out, and thank God everything came out to the plan I wanted it to today. So I told her, I was like, she was live. I saw someone live around that time, like Battles. I don't know if you know Battles. I was like, bro, people can make money off this.
Yeah, they do.
I was like, let's try. She's like, no, it's kind of like panhandling. That's what she said. Mm-hmm. But I was like, no, like I gotta figure my life out. Like let's do it. Like whatever it takes, let's just take the leap and do it. And she's like, nah, let me think about it. I was like, okay, think about it. Then around that time, she was doing her makeup. It was like a random day. She started doing her makeup on live. Then I was like, all right, then this is my opportunity to do it. I remember like going to the room. Like I was in the room. Kid you not, like I was like backed up into a corner just like this because the room was like really bad. Like it was like a really bad room. I was like leaked up. It's like there was only half of my face showing. Then I sent her the request. I was like, let's do it. Then I was like, oh damn, we can actually make money off this. Like it was actually really good money.
How long ago was this? Like you guys were
2
living
years,
in that room?
2-3 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you guys have been going at it for a bit.
Yeah, thank God.
Like trying to like monetize and all that.
Yeah.
Wow. And it obviously hasn't been easy.
No, it hasn't. So it's like
No, now we got it like maybe 2 years ago. Thank God we've been like
Picked up
self-employed.
momentum.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
That's good though.
Because I used to work at Taco Bell, and where else? Oh, a restaurant. I was working 2 jobs. Then I worked at a clinic, and then he was just doing gardening.
You guys just knew like it. You I think because he had the vision, he knew that this was gonna be.
No, yeah, like I knew, like I 100%. So I was like, I'm gonna give it all my all. If I don't, what do I have to lose?
Yeah.
Like, all right,
That's
regardless
true.
around that time, I had
You'll
nothing.
go do so. Yeah.
Like I had nothing to do, so I was like, whatever,
Wow, right.
give it my all.
Nobody would ever know that story.
No,
Thank
yeah.
you for, honestly, thank you for like opening your guys' heart. Like,
And I told her,
aside from
told her
everything.
specifically, I was like, I'm not gonna talk about.
No, look, like I tell everybody, like, you guys can talk about whatever you guys want to, and if you guys are uncomfortable.
No, you made me feel comfortable. So I was like,
Yeah,
No.
you're so joyful.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, because I could be a bitch. No, but for real, thank you guys. I feel you, and I see your hard work is gonna pay off, and it
Thank
is
you, I
right
appreciate
now
that.
in this moment. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And I'm sure there's a bunch of people in the same position as you guys before, and life happens, and God is good no matter what.
Yeah.
So, thank you guys so much. We're gonna go on a quick break,
That's
and then
perfect.
we're gonna come back, and we will talk about some other good things. We'll be back. Welcome back, you guys. Esme, so I did some snooping, right? I know you have an OF. I have an OF, right? But I don't have a man. So I want to know, like, first let's go into, like, what made you do it, what kind of content, all that stuff, like, because I want people to be able to know, like, different perspectives, because I feel like, excuse me, OF is kind of, it has its, like, everyone thinks it's really bad,
Yeah.
right? And there's sometimes, like, for me, there's, like, different content that I post or whatever. Is it the same for you, or, like,
Yeah,
talk to me a little about that.
I don't post like crazy stuff like it's kind of more like lingerie stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. But I mean, so what made me do it is because this agency had reached out to us. I
Right.
don't really want to say the name, but it's a big agency, right? And they told me, they're like, oh, you have so much potential to be on OF. Have you ever thought of it? And I told Junior, I'm like, no, because in my head I thought OF was like straight up like
Yeah.
intense
You
stuff.
saw
know?
it the way everybody saw
Yeah,
it before.
yeah, exactly. And I told Junior, I'm like, like, no, I'm not doing that. And then the guy was like, oh, there's so much good money. Like, there's this creator that made,
like they're making like $500,000 a month.
Yeah.
yeah. And I was like, no money in the world would change my mind, right?
Right.
A year later, I was kind of like, I was like always curious about OF. And then I started doing like more like investigation, and I saw that you don't have to post crazy stuff. That you can post whatever you want to post. And I was like, okay, Junior, I'm like, what do you think if I should do an OF? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. I'm like, you manage my OF. So he's my manager.
Yeah.
Period.
That's why I manage it.
You're in the chat?
Well, yeah.
Okay. Now, I've never gotten the opportunity to, like, be able to ask, but what did it make you feel like?
To be honest, I was like, it's perfectly fine. I don't know, in my eyes, I was like, if you
I'm-
want to do it, let's do it, you know? So I was like, you're just going to give me like a half a cut, though. Like,
But you never felt, like, insecure or anything?
no,
No.
why would I? Like, I told her, I was like, if you feel like doing it, like how I always tell her, like, you want to do something, give it your all.
Yeah.
I was like,
That's
do
all.
it. I was like, if you really want to do it, let's do it. Like, I'll help you out with it, and whatever way I can help you out, I'm going to help you out.
Okay, so say in the street, like, one of your boys or whatever says, like, damn, you let your girl do OF, or, like, he kind of, like, judges her. Like, what are you going to say?
Go smack.
No, I give, like, I don't know, how can I say it? Like, I'm a whole different person. Like, so I'll really get disrespectful.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, gotta defend
Like,
it.
she's,
Dude, a guy called me the B word. I don't know if we can cuss.
Yeah, you could say, yeah.
Okay, a guy called me a B word because Junior, because he had crashed into Junior's car, and then the guy was all like, "Oh, well, your girl's a B," and then Junior freaking flew.
yeah,
He fucking hit the Spider-Man or fucking Superman on him. He like fucking flew,
yeah, like, I'm very, like,
and I'm like, yeah, he's my little protector.
There you go. What does your mom think about it?
And when I told her, she started crying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was it, like, like,
she
what
was
was
like,
her reaction? What happened?
because she doesn't know what it is.
Right, of course.
And I'm like, okay, mom, I'm gonna start doing OF. And I'm like, oh, look at these girls, they do it. And then she went to her room, started crying. She's like, I can't believe you're gonna do this. I'm like, mom, wait, chill. I'm like, let me show you the pictures that I'm gonna be posting. And she's like, oh, okay, get your money.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, she's like, okay, get your money.
She's like, you cry for no reason?
yeah, because she thought we were gonna do like,
Yeah, like,
yeah, like,
you
collab,
know,
collab, yeah.
yeah. And then she was like, no, please don't do that. Like, what if your our family sees blah, blah, blah. And then once I told her, like, I showed her the picture, she's like, oh, get your money, get your bag.
Yeah.
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 So I
That's
don't know.
good.
So she's cool with it. His family doesn't know. I'm scared.
Yeah, nobody knows.
I hope they don't watch this podcast.
Well, you see, everything's okay.
yeah.
You know, but I feel like to each their own.
Yeah.
Right? I do it too. Privately.
that?
For me?
Yeah. Because you have a big family.
Well, I told them. I told my siblings, I'm like, if you don't want to see me post it or whatever, I'm going to hide you from my story. Like,
That's what we
I
did.
told them straight up, I said, and make sure you tell your husbands too. Like, you know, out of respect.
Yeah.
Because also it's like, I wouldn't want them to see me like that. But then I'm like, I'd be posting bikinis and bathing suits anyways. But, you know, even then I just get a little weird because they make little comments or whatever.
Yeah.
But then, you know.
Maybe that's what I did. I literally hid my story from all his family members.
Yeah. And it's like, it's just... OF has this concept, and there's people that do nothing but PG-13 shit on there, you know? But people don't know that because it's always seen as a...
like something different.
Corn site.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You caught it? Wink. No. No, but that's why I wanted to ask because obviously if I ever fall into the position... Well, look, I'm going to be honest. And I've said it on the podcast too. I wanted to stop it. And I might. I'm not going to lie. Because I've done it for a bit now and I'm kind of, I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm getting older. Like, I just feel like I want to put my energy in things like something different. Like, I love and support to every woman that does it or whoever does OF. I have no problem. The way my life is right now, I don't think I can do it anymore.
Yeah.
You know, and that's totally fine. I tried it out. I did it. You know, I got my bag and that's it.
Yeah.
Like, that's, you know. But I don't see anything bad.
She's been thinking about it too.
I've been thinking about quitting.
But
it's just
like the thing is, I was like,
Junior was telling me like just go as far as the bag goes.
Yeah, it's like if you want to push it as far as you want. Like I always told her, I was like, don't ever do something you do not want to do.
No,
like if you want to go to your limit, go to your limit. But I'm not gonna push you to like, oh, do this. No, you can do whatever you want.
I agree, but then I think about I think about, do I really want to keep making money? And I'm just like, you know, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I could be doing something else.
Yeah.
You know, I tried it, worked out, good. I just don't vibe with it anymore.
Yeah.
I get it. But anyways, I wanted to talk about your guys' content. Not like, not the OF content. But I did want to see, like, is it organic? Do you guys plan it out? Or how does that flow as well? Like, what's the balance like in your guys' relationship?
So a lot of people
pick up the camera.
Yeah.
Just like that?
Yeah. Some people might think like, some of the videos like might be like, all right, it's planned out because like everybody plans out their videos. Like
yeah.
So it's like some of the videos are planned out. Sometimes we just pick up the camera and just start going with it.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like, stuff like that.
Organic. Like,
yeah.
Just too.
Yeah. Nothing too crazy. Yeah. Back then it was a lot more crazy than it is now.
No, back then I used to like.
Yeah. She used to like smack me bad.
She's like, I'll be nice though.
And now because of TikTok, like they'll get taken down really, really fast.
How is it like now that you guys have like a fan base, like from coming from like people, especially you that you say like you have anxiety and meeting new people or whatever.
Yeah.
Have people recognized you guys in person and
I've
out
had
in the
girls
streets?
Cry meeting me.
Really?
And
Yeah.
it like touches my
beautiful.
heart. Yeah, it touches my heart because I'm like, that's so cute. Like, because we had actually a couple people that told us like, oh, your videos have gotten me through like me out of my depression. Yeah, and I'm like, oh wow, like we could do that. Like I remember like other creators doing that for me growing up. You know, and I think that's like so sweet.
I love.
I think that's why I continued doing the videos even when we weren't getting paid because we didn't get paid for like 2 years. Like we continue to do them because of our supporters.
Yeah, so that's something that's like like really pushes us to like do better, like be like pushing out the content as much as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're not in it for the money.
No.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of people want to be on social media for the money because like, oh, this creator has all this nice stuff, like I want to be one.
Yeah.
But like they're in it for the money.
Yeah.
And that's like, if you're in it for the money, it's not gonna go good.
So what would you guys say you're in it for? Like,
To
what's
be
the
honest,
perfect way to say it?
something like how like family motivates me. So it's like I want to like retire my mom. Like something I want to really do this year, and like hopefully I do accomplish it. Like is retire my parents. That's something that's like my main goal this year is like retire my parents, buy myself a house.
I feel like you'll retire your dad, but he'll continue to work.
Yeah.
It's probably the way that they grew up and their mentality.
Yeah.
He's probably working his whole life.
Yeah, he
You
has.
too. When you get older too, you're probably not ever gonna want to stop because that's all you've seen and that's all you've known.
No, and exactly. Like thanks to my dad, to be honest, if it wasn't for my dad, I wouldn't be where I am at today. Because he gave me the motivation to like not the motivation, but it's like his work ethic, like it's crazy. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
What does your mom do? Sorry, I didn't ask.
that's the thing. Like she works in the fields.
Okay.
That's one thing I really want. Like damn. Like
Well, half and half.
yeah. Like she works sometimes and sometimes she don't. Like but it's like that's something I'm like damn. Like see like me making money is like how could I tell you, like making money, like seeing my mom still work is like it fucks me up bad, like really really bad. Like damn, like
You want to just be able to support.
yeah, and like something I told this mom was like something that I really regret is buying my car. Like, I wish I could have just given that money to my mom instead.
What
Like,
car did you get?
I got a Hellcat, and I feel so dumb buying it.
This man.
What did I tell you? I told you I was like I regret it. I even told my dad I was like,
You
Yeah, I
will
mean,
get a
well, we help
Hellcat.
out our parents,
yeah, don't get me wrong.
No, yeah.
I do help out my
but
mom.
we want like to like retire them, you know.
Yeah.
It's like
I
a
think
different
that's
type of help.
any. I don't want to even say Latinos, but I feel like it's a big dream for
Yeah.
Latinos kids in a household. You said she works in the field.
Yeah, so it's like
Oh, okay.
that's something I told her too. Is like, bro, like I feel so stupid. Like the thing is, like the OF money hit, you know. So it's like I was like me, like also we were just talking about it earlier too. I was like me from like not having anything to having like just say like $20,000 in my account. I'm like, damn, bro, like I came a long way. So the first thing I did was buy a car, and that's something that like really messed me up too. I'm like, damn, instead of me wasting that money on the
It's
car,
not worth it.
yeah, I should have bought like gave my mom the money.
Yeah.
Like that's how I thought about it too. But I was like, it's too late now. It is what it
You
is.
learn. You live and you learn.
Like I do help out my mom as like out of like I'm like no hate to any of my siblings, but out of all my
I don't
siblings,
think you should say that. Your
no,
siblings are
I'm
probably
gonna
watch
say because
this.
like it's true. Like out of all my siblings, like thank God, like I'm
You're the only one
I'm
that
the one
helps.
that like helps out my mom, like and like in any type of way I could, like you know, money wise. Like obviously she'd never asked me for money or anything like that, but it's like whenever like I feel like I don't know if you ever felt this, like we're like damn, bro, it's like I think about it, I'm like damn, bro, like my mom's over there working in the fields and I just made $200 just like sitting down. I'm like damn, I was like fuck, I'm gonna spend like $500. I just send her money because I think about it, like that's something that really kills me.
Yeah.
Like, I think about it to this day. It's just like fuck, bro. Like I'm over here living my dream and she's over there working. I can't stand it sometimes. Like and it messes me up bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it shows you. I think it shows more than anything worth ethic, like you guys said, and the value of your parents.
Yeah.
And the value of life too, because they're already older and they're still working their ass off.
No, exactly. And
And look at where times change. Like
Yeah.
now we have the opportunity to do social media and all that stuff. Like you said, sitting
money.
down. Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
And it just depends on what you're gonna do with that. You know.
Yeah.
Which I applaud both of you guys.
Thank you very much. Appreciate
you
that.
guys. You know, hearing your stories coming from a very different lifestyle, and
Mm-hmm.
you also, Esme, you mentioned that you were body shamed and bullied, and now you're doing OF, and I'm sure
It's even worse.
I know it's worse, but do you feel kind of like a little bit more confident or like
Yeah.
sexy or whatever? It's like
Yeah, because I'm
it's
like,
on your
God damn,
turn.
all these people bought my own.
Exactly. There you go. Like you see how it switches. So shout out to you, girl, because it's not easy with all the bullying and all that. And you know, I'm gonna pray for your guys' success.
Thank you very much.
And
Like I already
working
mean that.
for the best. Okay, we're gonna go on another break, and then we're gonna come back and play preguntas. Welcome back, you guys. Okay, we're gonna play preguntas. This is the second time I play this. I'm not gonna lie.
That's so we're special. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
I played it with the owner
Uh-huh.
of it, so you guys are
Oh, wow.
technically the first, but not really. Anyway, okay, so there's us, nosotros, just their colors. I'm not even gonna say what they are. Whatever color you gravitate towards, just pick one. Ladies first. Go ahead and roll the die. I'm gonna
Should I
move
roll
it.
it?
You go for it. You put it there.
That was a good roll.
You pick.
The group picks. Pink for sure. Oh, the group picks.
The group picks.
Yeah.
Go with green.
Okay, just pick whatever you want.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes. I'll just let it. And then ask whoever you want to ask.
Well, I'll ask you this because this is kind of like if I were to ask you this, it would be like about your ex or something.
Okay.
How has your idea of love changed over time?
Wow. Okay.
Are you single?
I am single.
Oh, I didn't know that actually.
Yeah. For like 3 years already.
Oh, damn.
Anyways, well, yeah. That's another. We'll talk about it later. I have seen. Okay, like I said, I've been single for a minute already, and I've seen relationships, and I know how a man should treat a woman.
Yeah.
I've learned to appreciate that because my relationships that I've been around or that I've also had, like it wasn't always love. Like it was transactional. It was like, I'll give you this if you give me that.
Yeah.
And it just felt like, you know. So I know I value myself more than anything and learn to love and appreciate me before I can love and appreciate anybody else.
Oh, okay.
You know? And I used to not do that. I would be a very huge people pleaser and give them
Everything.
whatever they want. And I can't do that no more. Go ahead.
My turn?
Yep.
No, I'll have to roll the die.
Yeah, roll the die.
Oh, we pick again.
You pick. You pick.
Oh, I pick.
You pick.
I'll
Yeah.
go blue. Damn.
Okay.
What was the biggest disagreement? Right.
Yes.
The biggest disagreement you've ever had with your parents?
Okay, go.
Me? Dang.
What?
I've had a lot. Disagreement. Oh, damn. I don't know. Like, give me an example. Like, of a disagreement.
Like my mom with the OF. Like she was like, no.
Oh, probably with social media.
Yeah.
My dad did not want me to do this. Like, we had
Why? Like they just like this isn't for you. Like their idea of it, obviously, because it was social media.
yeah, and that because in the videos I used to do back then,
Oh, what were the videos you used to do?
I used to like go into stores and like mess up the place.
Oh, okay.
He'll
yeah,
throw
yeah,
up the milk
Yeah,
and like let it drop and he'll slide through it. Something
like that type of stuff. So it's like it's understandable though.
Yeah, yeah,
That was one big disagreement I had.
yeah. Ooh. Okay. I think you were supposed to ask someone that, but that's fine. We're over here playing it all different. Okay. I'll ask Esme. What lessons has pain taught you?
Pain. I feel like the bullying helped me get more confident.
Yeah.
Because I've been bullied since like kindergarten. Like girl, my
Really?
whole fucking life, literally.
What is it? Because
Not even like, because back then I wasn't chunky. Like actually I got chunky when I met Junior.
happy weight.
Yeah.
She's like, who said?
No, just kidding. No, yeah. Yeah, I feel like that helped me a lot getting bullied.
Wow.
Getting bullied helped me get more confident. I feel like now, like, because it was always about my body, literally. It was never like, oh, your face is ugly or something. Like, it was always just body. So, I feel like Junior has this too because he used to get bullied as well.
Yeah, I used to get bullied bad though. Mine was
I feel like that's
bad,
why we're
bad,
so
though.
good together because we like, can, like, relate
each
to a lot
other,
of
too.
Yeah.
things. Yeah.
What were you bullied about?
The same thing.
Yeah, I used to be a
thing?
fat kid. I'm still fat now, but it's like I used to be big, bro. Like,
Really?
yeah, even my family says like, damn, you're fat, bro. Like also, like, like the little kids like were fat. I was that kid.
Well,
And I used to make like fake profile pictures. I mean, like, it used to be bad, bro. Like it was like Facebook when Facebook was a thing.
Yeah, I used
well,
to get bullied
you've
bad.
used it to your power now.
Yeah.
Like you said.
It helped me get confident. But for him, I feel like even today, he was wearing the shirt that he has under. He's like, do I look fat in this? I'm like, no, you look good.
Yeah, like anything.
Because it lives in your head.
Yeah, so I'm like, damn, like, do I look big in this? I'm like, nah, let me change.
Yeah.
So that's
He
why.
had to put the sweater on.
So that's why I always wear black.
Yeah.
Cause like I'm like, damn, bro, I look big. Never
He's like,
mind.
I look skinny and black.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I feel that though. I like that you said that it's helped you be more confident.
Yeah.
Because I could see that.
Obviously,
the
growing up, I
reputation.
would fucking ditch school just to not see the fucking bullies.
Oh
But
my God.
yeah. I think
well-
after I just whooped somebody's ass, that's when it stopped. Like, literally, I'm not even lying. I had to
Well,
whoop
look at where you're at now.
Yeah.
So
I'm like, hi,
jokes
boo.
on them. Okay, go Esme.
What's
We'll do it one more time.
Oh, okay.
We'll go around one more time.
I actually really like this game.
It's chill, right?
Yeah.
Again?
Damn. Okay, you pick.
I'll do blue this time.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Who do you want to ask?
I feel like you, because I feel like you have a lovely family.
Girl.
Well, from what I've seen.
Okay, yeah. Okay. yeah.
Okay, what family traditions do you hope to continue forever? Are you
Okay.
guys traditional?
I guess tell me if I'm wrong, but very Latinos, they Nochebuena,
Yeah.
like things
What's
like that. Nochebuena,
Junior.
midnight. What's that?
Oh, Christmas. I mean,
Christmas night. You guys open gifts Christmas night or Christmas Day?
no, Christmas.
Eve.
Like, like,
Christmas Eve
yeah, how
Christmas
you say,
Eve, yeah.
yeah,
at 12 o'clock.
yeah, 24. Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah, you see things like that. Meals. I love cooking, like stuff like that. I would love
You
to.
cook like Mexican food?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So like very homey. I'm a very homebody. I don't go out, guys.
Me either.
No, I just
I don't. Us either. Like,
No,
me
really?
home.
I thought you would be like outside.
girl. If I was outside, the world would be different. Let me tell you. No, I'm just kidding. No, I genuinely love being home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, traditions like, and the about my family, I feel like it's more like just the five of us. So they have kids, and like we try to keep traditions for them and kind of teach them different things. Like, I know this is corny, and people don't believe in Santa. I don't believe in him either. Sometimes I wish no, but like for Christmas, my sister was lucky enough to actually get on Christmas Eve, a real Santa to come to the house.
Oh, dang.
And that for me, like, killed my inner child. I was like, I literally almost cried. I'm like, this would be beautiful to do. Like, if my man or somebody, like a cousin of mine, can dress up as Santa and come bring the gifts, like, that'd be dope as fuck. Like, I feel like those are, like, memorable things. You know what I mean?
That's something they're going to remember for, like, the rest of their life.
Yeah. Bro, I cried that day. That was this last year. I'm fucking 26 years old, like, crying over Santa.
26?
Yes.
Oh, wow. I thought you were younger. I thought...
Oh, thanks, girl. Thanks, because I used
you're
to
like
get
around our
older. No, I'm 26.
Oh, dang.
I know. Maybe you guys don't think about, like, this game is really good.
No, I
like, it
like
makes
this
you
game.
think
I'm not
about, like, what we didn't do orange, right?
No.
We'll do one more.
Okay.
We'll do one more and then we'll wrap it up because I like, the
Yeah, actually,
unevenness. I'm like,
She's like, I'm going to make you guys fight real quick.
yeah, let's imagine. Have you ever contradicted your values? When and why?
Contradicted my values?
Yeah.
The OF, I think. I think I did. I think I did because I was like, I would never.
Yeah.
I would never, like, oh my God, like, no.
Like something you would never do, huh?
Yeah, I was like, never in my life. I never thought. But then, I mean, it's doing good.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with it. Like, I feel like now I look at OF girls a lot differently. Yeah.
You appreciate it in different ways.
Yeah.
I feel like,
I respect it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And what I hope, and most importantly, like, if anybody watching, like, I hope you guys can see and learn something. Like, if you are aspiring, and that's okay to do OF, or if you are aspiring to do social media, or, getting to know, and also not judging a book by its cover. And, like, that's why I've learned to, like, have open arms and an open heart to anybody and anybody's story, because I feel like being kind is so important.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have ever known anything about you, like, if, like, I wouldn't have guessed that.
No, that's what she says the same thing. She's like, damn.
He doesn't look like...
I don't look like the person.
No,
Yeah.
and yeah, but everybody has a story.
No, yeah.
And I feel like it's important to share, and, you guys are on your way up, and it's only going to go up from here.
Thank you very much.
And I really wish for the best for you guys, and everything and every little thing that you do. I'm going to be praying for you and your family.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate
Because I feel
that.
like families are important. Exact same thing for you. My mom was a single mom too, and it probably wasn't easy. But you guys are doing good.
Thank you.
And I hope and I pray that God just continues to bless you guys and heal whatever needs to be healed in your guys' life.
Thank you very much.
And there's always an open door and open space here.
Thank you.
Thank
You really made me
you.
feel at home, and
Yeah.
I really appreciate you for that.
Yeah.
And thank you so much as well for the opportunity of letting us be here.
Of course. No, I thank you guys. The honor is mine. Thank you again for sharing your personal stories with me.
No.
Thank you for listening.
Of course.
It's hard to listen.
I'm a good listener. I've learned to be a good listener, and, like, to be able to, I think I've experienced things in my life to be able to share that with you guys or with people,
Yeah.
It ain't easy. Everybody, like I said, everybody has a story.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys follow Junior and Esme. What is your guys' socials? So that way they know.
Junior_Esme.
Junior_Esme.
Yeah.
Send good vibes. Make sure you guys follow them. Like, comment, subscribe to the podcast, leave a review, and I will see you guys next Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye. Overcomfort Podcast is a production of iHeart's My Cultura podcast network.